Hello and welcome back.
We find ourselves in the deep halls and bloodied floors of Fang Lair.
Alright.
As we return to the Elder Scrolls Arena. If you couldn't tell by the boxy graphics.
Yeah, you gotta tell. It was either this boxy graphics or Blood Omen's boxy graphics.
Yeah, but let's go with these boxy graphics instead, I say. Let's see who these were.
Thank you, game. I see the skeletons.
One amusing thing that we've found playing Daggerfall, occasionally you'll get the notification of, you see a dead body.
Yeah. Well, it is handy. See, and that... Oh, boy. Well, that's new.
You were saying that?
Well, in that game, you basically, you can, kind of like under here, you can select what clicking on things does. And that can actually be pretty handy when you want to make out the difference between, say, a thief and a battle mage.
Take a quick nap. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
I'm gonna save. Because I know this is going to hurt me. Let's see. Shift and J. Thank you for not dying.
I mean, I don't think the lava is an instant kill.
It's still, I imagine, advisable not to go into the lava.
You probably should not go into the lava. Weirdly silent skeletons. Ooh, a dagger.
Thank you for the heads up. Okay. Light heal, because that's a pretty damn powerful heal.
That barely touched your mana there either.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell I even have heal true with me, quite frankly. Oh, hi guys.
Do you want to just bow and arrow these guys?
I think I do. Let's see. Ah, there we go. We don't want to drop.
Nope, we just want to shoot. I think if you have a resist fire spell, you actually can just swim through these sections. But I don't think you've got resist fire.
I guess I'd rather jump and save the mana.
Fair enough.
Okay. So anyone who's been, paying attention to the whatever I'm doing with Bethesda forums will know that this guy is slowly. Well, actually, no, he's done as far as the illustration goes.
Yeah, you've been working on fan art for this game.
Yep. Yeah, and I've done fan art for this, Morrowind, and Skyrim. I'll do Oblivion once it inspires me again, which I can't really promise.
I just had to keep it up. Please don't land in the fire.
Yep. Because sometimes the jumping wants to cooperate, sometimes it doesn't.
Let's take a look at the map and see what we're looking at.
Actually, yeah, we should. Oh, is that another floor then? Or is that more lava?
The dark red is another floor.
Okay. Was it usually blue?
I thought
down?
so. Let's go see what that is.
Well, let's look around. Yeah, again, I probably mentioned this last. Come on, jump. Mentioned this. They're really not a big deal. So.
Yeah, I see how threatening they are. Ooh, a staff. Probably don't actually need that, but.
Well, could be jammed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, as usual, find myself absorbed in Daggerfall.
Huh, there's definitely something. you've been doing a lot of Daggerfall recently, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 30 gold off that skeleton. Also, I think you can actually just walk over there.
Not trying it. Actually, oh wait. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
There's a bridge.
This is very Doom-like, isn't it? Just the scenery.
It does feel like it, doesn't it?
Maybe this is a boss, if bosses happen in this game.
Well, we'll see what's there.
Well, to be honest, bosses usually don't work very well in Elder Scrolls. Oh dear.
Oh, Hellhounds are beautiful. You need to... There's...
Simple question. Was neither fish nor flesh, feathers nor bone, but
Still
it's
has fingers and thumbs of its own. What is the answer? Well, we have a text person. I know the answer to this, so I'm actually going to keep quiet.
okay. So though I might give up. Let's see. What is neither fish nor flesh,
Feathers nor bone.
feathers no, but still has fingers and thumbs of its own.
It is not, as little kid in me thought, a hand of bananas.
Wait, don't call bananas hands.
Yes, you do. That's what a cluster of bananas is called, a hand.
Okay. Do you call bananas fingers then?
No. The answer here is not bananas.
Okay. So that would be out of nowhere in this game.
Well, you never know with early RPG riddles.
Mm,
Again, I do know the answer.
okay. Fish or flesh. And thumbs of its own.
What non-living things might have fingers?
A dead one.
That's still flesh.
Okay. I know the finger legs, but
I'll say this is something that you have encountered and used yourself.
gloves. Glove.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Just a glove.
I'm not sure what this hex partial accepts, so let's try this glove. Let's truly need to continue. Let's proceed. And that was a Hellhound. There's another one. You might want to try that light heal.
Yep. Yeah, I guess that was sort of a boss. Well, yeah, when you go up against, like, say, Dagathor, actually, let's see. We are a mage, after all. My magic fireball would do nothing.
Probably. You did have an ice bolt there.
You also have, actually...
Isn't he pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Not fireball, probably.
Don't I have resist spells?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
Nice.
Goodbye.
And what might this thing be? First piece of the staff cast flashes once before turning it into a dull piece of ebony in your hand. You can feel it perceptibly throbbing as if waiting to be connected to the other 7 pieces.
You're the keeper of the 7 keys. Anyway.
And sleeping sounds like a good idea right now.
It seems that you are well chosen. I see that you have won the first piece of the staff. That in and of itself is not a simple task. Tharn, it seems, is not as concerned with you as I had thought he would be. Perhaps he thinks you dead or lost in the sewers from which you escaped. That is well, for I have discovered the second piece's location. There was once a great maze built by the Archmagus Shalador to guard what he called Glamouril, the elven term for the secret of life. I know not the location of the great maze. which was called the Labyrinthian. But somewhere in its twisted corridors lies the second piece of the Staff of Chaos. Shalador, according to the old text, made his home in the Fortress of Ice. He would not have built the Labyrinthian far from his home. I would search to the north for such a place. I wish you well on your journey.
Joke's on you, I've played Skyrim. Okay.
Also, can I just say I love these glowing walls, just for a moment before you cast the
Yeah.
light back on. Just take a second to admire this set. Isn't it beautiful? You probably want to save.
Yep.
I say as someone who recommends that way too often, but
I mean, I do it all the time in Daggerfall.
yeah.
Because these games were brutal.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Also, you'll get to see the Ice Wolf soon.
Aziz, light! Does that work?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, anyone wondered what I was singing? That was Keeper of the Seven Keys by Helloween. Who, despite its name, is not like a goth band. It's kind of like what would be followed by, I guess, a bit of Dragon Force, but mostly, Nightwish. Like they're from the 80s, so they predate Nightwish, Camelot, and like a lot of the power, metal bands.
Symphonic metal too, right?
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't call them symphonic. I think they were in a lot of ways very conventional in their sound, but they also bring kind of like a melodramatic, heroic charm that I like about symphonic.
These are all spiders in the cells, no reason to let them out.
Like Helloween, I would compare to, say, the film Fire and Ice, kind of like a straightforward fantasy, where Nightwish are more the kind of gothic fantasy.
Where's our way up?
I could have sworn it was north.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So,
All the way to the northeast.
okay. God, aren't these maps so much easier to navigate?
Daggerfall was an advancement in many, many ways. Legible maps was not among them.
Oh, how flat everything was.
Yeah.
Well, having played a lot of Ion Fury and hearing the news that a follow-up, to Daggerfall may or may not be in the works, it does make me kind of hope it's 2.5D.
That would be fun.
And maybe that's regressive to some people, and I can see why, but
At the same time, this kind of sprite art is a style that ends up kind of lost.
Yeah, and
it is an art.
yeah, it's valid. I've played through Ion Fury more times than I had Doom Eternal. And so, whatever, I could go over, this very specifics, mechanically why for one over the other, but the graphics, honestly, partially because of the graphics, I do like it, but it doesn't have to be more advanced. It just has to look better. Like, I was actually listening to a very, one of Aaron Signal's older videos that basically discussing why we were criticizing Duke Nukem Forever in the wrong way. And the problem, one of the big criticism is how dated it looks, and like how unadvanced, how non-competitive the graphics are. And he brings up the point, it's like, no, it's not that the graphics are old, it's that they're ugly. It's not pleasant to look at. Ion Fury is beautiful look. Yeah, he really uses the sprite work well. The reason why I can still go back to Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Maybe it's not quote competitive by today's standards, but everything else is just beautiful.
It helps when they embrace the style.
Yeah, And that's one thing Prince of Persia: Sands of Time did very, very well. One of many, but
Yeah. I mean, there's lots to like about that one.
I was looking at the answer, of course. Interesting that nothing comes over here.
Into the mine shafts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually programmed to. Nice. God, they look squashed. Ooh, potion.
Yep. Yeah, I will say, you can't quite do... Well, not in Morrowind, not in Oblivion, but when you unlock a perk in Skyrim, you could do something like that.
Out of curiosity, what does this potion look like? Because they do give little descriptions of them.
That's...
There's a goal. He doesn't see you.
Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I'm at a very comfortable level at the moment. I did kind of get through the Hellhounds by the skin of my teeth, but they were more than manageable.
Well, if we're going to the frozen north, we know roughly where we want to end up.
Where could it be? Probably wondered someone in the 90s.
So you're going all the way to the east before going all the way to the north?
Yeah. This seems to be the best way. Yeah, we could do that.
I was going to say, I mean, you can die either way. There's a direct route. Looks like you can pretty much head northeast and find your way through now.
And honestly, graphics are kind of like the least complaint I have when it
Pile of
comes
stuff.
when it comes to
Blade Helm might be magic.
fault.
Oh, don't bother that.
At least we complain about Direfall. I mean, the dungeons get a little repetitive, and
they don't make a lot of sense in their procedural generation, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and there is a change texture between countries, but not really between individual dungeons. I feel like there was.
There we are.
Oh, well, I guess we can come here.
Where do we want to go?
Let's see. Winterhold. I know. I feel like they made a rumor about the College of Winterhold at some point in this game. Falkreath, Whiterun. That's not really in there. Oh, Markarth Side.
Prothwayston.
Yep. I don't remember Snowhawk. I guess they kind of switched.
Yeah.
Solitude. Stone Hills, Dustin Cave. Ah, Riverwood.
Mm-hmm.
No Helgen.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Look around still.
Sunguard. Huh. Dawnguard. Kind of like over here.
Fort Dawnguard by Riften.
Yeah, though the Dawnguard is kind of like over here.
Yeah, true.
Dragonwood. Yeah, I've played through Skyrim a lot, so bear with me just a second.
Yeah. Well, we admire all the familiar locations.
Let's meet Balgruff's
Ancestor.
great-great-granddad.
Alright, let's find our way over there.
Now, what is this?
Oh, that's a search function.
Oh, okay. Right.
We've arrived in Skyrim.
challenged by this.
What we're looking for is, I think, these are slightly different textures.
Yep. Yeah, different places, different
Let's not hop into the moat.
textures. Is this even remotely like? No.
There's a river in the middle.
Yeah. But
It's really not the same way.
yeah. Hello. Okay.
Wanna go check out the star building?
No.
Okay, if we keep going straight, there's something with a door, sign in front of it.
What?
Or if you go to the east, there's something with a sign in front of it. So that suggests either an inn or a weapon shop. This is a weapon shop.
There's a weapon shop. We'll definitely.
There's an inn.
Hey, where's the nearest inn?
You can ask him, and he'll tell you what the name of it is.
I do not know who you are, but you have made a fatal mistake. Rhea Sylvain and her feeble powers are no protection for you. I should have discorporated her when I had the chance. I will not make the same mistake again. I will use the same dream bridge that she uses, sending my minions across time and space. Already they arrive, ones worthy of the attention you deserve. They will relieve you of the burden of the staff piece you now hold. Give it to them, and I will order your death painless and quick. Resist, and I shall see you in such suffering that you will grovel for the sweet release of death.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, it's regenerating. Okay, let's get inside.
Have fun with that knife, man.
Door smells about the smoke and simple foods draw you into the red Now you're healthy.
Okay, so.
And the troll will probably be gone.
Yeah. Oh, I got plenty of gold. Okay.
Wanna buy a beer?
Oh, well. We are in Skyrim. Oh, wow. No mead.
No, we'll at least go for a cider.
Yeah, an ale.
Alright.
There it goes, We're here to celebrate my quest that I'm going to get 8 of. That's not the Triforce.
Get Ruber.
Let's say 12 days.
Okay.
I'll need time to get my stuff prepared.
Alright. So what's the deal? You can talk to other people if you want them to leave go away.
Well, we talk about rumors. So, general.
Some friends of mine went out searching for the staff of Magnus, but they disappeared like fools.
Is this Staff of Magus?
Well, that was kind of a spell of Magnus, so.
Anything else? Okay,
Probably not till morning.
yeah. Okay, for a while. Yeah, I guess we can do one more quest.
Why not?
What time?
It is 7:18, so we haven't been at this for a while. Oh, the Witches Festival. They just killed. Oh, right now they're doing identifications free of charge.
Nice. Well, we should definitely check that out. So,
Ask her where the nearest mage's guild is.
yep. Bear with us. This will just be, yeah, I feel like it's gonna
Probably by the mage.
be... Yeah, probably the big star building that totally doesn't look
Yep, there it is.
You conspicuous. So let us identify.
Okay. So now
Okay, so I think.
what? You checked all the magic?
Well, let's see. There wasn't mark. I guess any other play. I probably should have checked, but.
Also, spells are half cost for them.
Yeah, we might be cutting this part out, but.
But it's important to go through.
I might sell the stamina.
Okay. Crystal healing might come in handy.
That might be it.
Alright. Did you want any kind of resistance?
Actually, ice resistance probably.
Might come in handy. It's in the Or no, it's sorry, it's actually the manuscript price.
Well, don't I have spell shield?
I believe you do.
Oh,
It's gold. Oh, it's good. What?
actually, let's see what magic items we have. No, I can't roll
I think you're probably got the magic items you need for the moment.
that. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Let's look at our gear for a second. Let's see. Almost new.
I think you can probably go ahead and take care of it.
So we'll be able to wear that anywhere. Most importantly.
Your bracelet is fine.
That kind of surprised me.
Let's see if we can drop off your extra stuff and then go ahead and take that stone golem quest.
Yeah. Interesting that's a king, not a jarl.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know I saw a shop somewhere. I'll just ask somebody.
I was gonna say, I think you want the nearest convenience store. Nearest store. Southwest. I think we actually passed fairly close. I mean, when we were coming in, we passed one. So it's past, what's the guy? There it is. Ah, thank you.
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I guess the idea is, if you're running away.
Sanctuary actually has changed. It's basically a powerful shield spell.
Or am I where?
You probably do not need shield. That's like
Oh.
so you can still brace yourself.
I think. Let's see what Maybe I'll get rid of the healing one.
Okay. So, shall we go on down
Yes.
to the palace?
It might be there.
I think that's probably it. You can always ask the first passerby you see, but I think that's probably it. This looks like.
Yep. So yeah, I guess. Oh, was currently at peace with his neighbor Dawson. Doesn't quite remind me of Walgreens.
Not quite, but.
No, just the same. Oh,
Oh, that's different.
alright, sure. Really? This fair could... Well, I suppose I'll be quite a monster if I said no. So, okay, on the 7th? Okay, so that gives us... Yeah, so about 24 days.
Let's go rescue that kid.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh.
Don't worry, Sulfur's falling to get there. Alright, let's go against the direct intentions of the blades then.
Yeah.
This can only go well.
I feel like it is canon that Uriel wasn't quite the brightest bulb. Like there, he wasn't the most effective ruler, but yeah, he kind of like he did what he could. But there were a lot of problems, during his reign. Now, those familiar with the video might think, but Patrick Picard, he's obviously the best one. Yeah, but it was. I guess the earlier games were a bit more cynical.
Yeah.
Or enough cynicism to make it believable.
And Cyrodiil was not always ruled over by Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Nope. Ruled by that very wonderful unnamed actor. Ah, sector over sector. Didn't expect that. Though I'm not sure I can even get up there.
I don't think you can.
I'm tempted to ask Bethesda who that actor was. What the balls?
Oh boy.
First of all, maybe another dose.
With some kind of shock spell.
You were a fool to confront me, and now have paid the ultimate price. Even now, my servants go to fetch your mortal husk. You will serve me well, though my
I'd rather
years
move
have
on.
expired.
Let's just do this
Once
once.
I have made you undead, perhaps I will even let you retain some of your memories, so that the price of your failure has meaning to you.
No reason to sit through that more than once, but
Yeah. Fair enough. I've always disliked the long game over screens.
fair enough. Oh, I don't need to watch it for the sake of the Let's Play.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get over there.
The absolute worst game over was I think Champions of Norath toward the end.
Oh.
Well, in the normal game, you died and it just reloads the last entrance you went through. But if you get killed by the main villain, it has this alternative epilogue that I never had the patience to sit through, and then sent you to the main menu, force you to
Go all the way back in.
to basically reload from the last save game, which is like several loading screens from the actual fight. It was the worst.
Oh.
What? What just happened?
Apparently there's an assassin from the Blades here. Yep, we're the adversary indeed.
Not poison, are we?
No. It'll tell you if you are. Yay, gold. I really do want to do curler bead art of some of these sprites. I mean, I've done it before. the sprites you've seen, which one would you like to see as art?
Well, I think our hero here is full. I guess I'm already working on that.
Yeah. I was gonna say that would be in his full pixely glory.
Honestly, get enough beads, you'll be able to recreate that, but...
Yeah. It would be a lot of brown since he wears leather.
Yeah.
Now, I actually did do just the generic woman sprite at one point, though I ran out of beads in the color that I wanted, so her skirt goes into just kind of a pixely mess at the bottom. Which I guess is true to video game distortion, but...
Well, having, you know, work with paint a lot, lately. Well, first of all, paint is like on steroids compared to what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can still basically do what you were able to do in the past, but now it has like anti-alias, like, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's so much easier to blend two contrasting colored objects to make them look like they both belong in the same picture.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if anyone's in the forums that have been keeping track of my progress, you'll definitely notice how many shades, because I've done sprite work in the past, which I actually have a demonstration on this channel from way back when. And the thing about sprite work is you need the sprite to work on its own regardless of where it's standing, so it's never blending into the background.
Mm-hmm.
But
so it's pretty much pick a light source and stick with it then, right?
Pretty much. In fact, this is probably easy to show on like the old Sonic sprites, because the light will basically follow wherever you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you're the round ball shape where you're going, fastly pointing where you're facing just one round shiny object, it's pretty easy to spot. This kind of control scheme used to hurt my hand, but now I'm doing pretty good.
You seem used to it now.
Yeah. I mean, I still would dread to have something like this in, say, Daggerfall.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot more verticality in that game. An impressive amount considering the time.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of insane amount considering what their maps are like.
Yes. Well, their maps are straight up just kind of insane in their own right.
Yeah. I feel like Bethesda would really need to show off.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a new crazy thing we could do. We're gonna do that forever.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of Chevrolet. Now I've yet to do any of the main quest dungeons besides the opening. So
In Daggerfall.
yeah, Daggerfall. Oh, is that all right? So that's another entrance.
No, this is the way down.
Oh, right, another exit. That's what I meant. All right. First, I am eager to see what's over here. Let's save this time. Might go invisible if the cock-ups start to cascade a bit. Mario, I ain't. Also, Prince Perda, I ain't. Wee.
Splash. Do you want to get out the treasure?
Well, I want to be cautious. I love coming up with little head cannons as I go here. It's like, yeah, I wonder, should this be a prequel to, Sylvan's and, Callowin's story?
Why not?
I always imagine kind of like a Zelda-esque lineage of Link's. First of all,
What?
That's what I meant.
So he doesn't see you now.
So. Gotcha.
Looks like he didn't leave the body.
Fine by me. See what's the best way to get back on there. Okay, I could just go north. Oh, wrong button. Hello, 3D effects.
Splash.
My old friend. What the hell happened again? Oh, right. Oh, balls. Okay.
So the Hellhound is nearby.
Did I get resist fire? No, I didn't.
You gotta resist this cold.
Well, I have invisibility.
So why the Blaze picked up a Hellhound, I don't know, but...
Yeah, the blades are packing. Oh, you know... Jagathorn is in charge of them.
True.
So,
So the Blaze aren't quite themselves.
no. Right, I think I'll risk resting just this once. Oh. Whenever I guess. One. Okay.
I don't think that was easy enough to wear out your light spell.
Was it?
Oh,
Oh,
I
there.
guess it was. This place is just fairly brightly lit in the first place.
Nope. Yeah, filling a head can, obviously, it's never programmed in. And I don't have the patience to mod so far. And frankly, who would I even be surprising at that point? I guess that's kind of why modding kind of wears me out every once in a while. Because I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I've...
You'd only be creating it for yourself, really.
I feel like I've delved into Oblivion so much that I basically hit its core, and it's kind of like there's just nothing there. Oh, another red dot. Oh, is that a mark for the objective, or is that a door?
I think it's a door. But...
Okay.
See, there's a pile of stuff.
Tectonic was fun.
Yeah, red markers here are stores. I'd forgotten about that. I said that finished too quickly. So there's a Hellhound nearby.
Oh well, the best defense is really an unseen offense, so... That really should be an assassin motto. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we are living in the simulacrum at the moment.
Yep. Ooh. Stuff. I mean, ultimately, Tamriel seems to be doing just fine at the moment, even with the false ruler.
Well, you notice how much chaos there is in the streets at night.
This is true.
And if there's any background storytelling to be had, it's definitely the difference between that and how it is in this game and in Daggerfall.
Or with the exception of like Samus's ghost roaming the streets of City Daggerfall.
Yeah. I mean, I think Daggerfall is basically in the aftermath of Arena,
Yeah.
in a way. because it's basically, Uriel gets rescued, spoiler alert, in case you've played none of the other games, and I think the Daggerfall quest is basically one more step to him clearing things up.
Okay.
Well, that's one thing people like about Daggerfall, is like you're not really out to save the world, from what I understand.
I'll be honest, I started ignoring the main quest. I mean, sometimes I'd go through Sentinel because I like the Princess Sentinel, but...
I will give Daggerfall this. It does have, more substantial Radiant quests.
Mm-hmm.
I know they weren't called that at the time, but let's be honest, it might as well be.
The quest system is 90% procedural generation, and I quite love it, actually.
Yeah. Ah, there you are.
Hellhound is nothing usable. But there's a kid. Hello, kid. By the frozen waste of rescuer from King Aegeus. Or Asgus. Hurry, I must be a white run by the seventh sun's dusk. Look at that eyebrow. That is quite an eyebrow.
Did we find the rock?
I've got to be back by the seventh sun's dusk, if you know what I mean.
Is this a romance novel now?
With that eyebrow?
That's not the only part we raised, baby. We'll say, maybe it's an archaic design, but I'm really glad this guy can't die at the moment.
Yeah. Though I usually try to avoid doing any kind of escort quests in my home province.
Right, so the thing would glitch out.
Basically, the person's portrait would never disappear if he ended up with the same portrait as you.
Okay, I guess Vivek's kid is just gonna die.
There's stuff, though.
Yeah, they never really discuss any offspring of they can keep the Wakasasha. The offspring of the tribunal gods.
Yeah.
Well, for the better, honestly.
Yeah.
I imagine they. Well,
Check your inventory, it's dangerous.
keep that. That's my gift to you. Yeah, crank up the speed of the emulator, and yeah, this can go pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
It's a fine control scheme for how flat it is, but definitely not for Daggerfall. But I will say that's a little jarring.
Okay, so it's not far to get over there.
Actually, one thing I want to point out here with the map. Okay, so Google search Daggerfall dungeon maps, and you'll get the idea. Basically, it is a twisted. It's basically
Procedurally generated entirely.
Yes, you can also replace it with textures with a series of, organs. Like if you were inside a giant, tentacled beast, that would make a lot more sense, because it is not, built by any sensible architect. So you can't really say, oh, it's north of here. Okay, I'll just go north. I'll just find my way north.
No, you have to wander through on the directions of a mad god.
Pretty much, and so going north is by no means simple task, and that's what we get frustrated. But here, it's like, okay, and this is just more fun to me. It's like, okay, I need to generally go east, and all right, I can go here, I can go here, and and that's one of the major flaws of Daggerfall's dungeon design. Yes, there are ways to make it easier, but
it doesn't change the fact that it really makes no sense. Hey, Mr. Fireball. 12 gold for that.
And that kind of consistency, like Daggerfall is a weird one that in all of the Elder Scrolls games.
Well, I was gonna say post Daggerfall, they were all hand built. I mean, I haven't played Battlespire.
Well, from what I've seen of Battlespire, it seemed to be they were kind of going for what would later be basically Dark Souls. You know, kind of like one dungeon area, and it's very combat focused. Okay. Wonderful. Right on time for your wedding, young man.
Keep your sword up.
Okay.
Or at least you know where the inn is now.
Yep. Bit south, hit the river, and make
These town sizes are more manageable than Daggerfall, though I actually kind of like the inconvenience of having to go to separate shops for separate things.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people mistake easier with better design. You know, well, thanks to like Dark Souls, you know, people are a bit more conscious of the difference. But there are some games that are complex to the point where trying to do something for convenience ends up getting rid of that. Okay. Actually, yeah. Well, make it 12.
So she'll be repairing these after.
Yep.
Alright, so probably should.
I got 13 hours.
Yeah, I'd say so. Where?
Ah.
So we take his stuff. Might as well take all of it right now since
Sorry, I might have just broken the law. Anyway. Actually,
11:30.
okay. Well, thanks for letting me get a few hours of sleep. Okay, so I guess 10 hours.
Yeah, that should do it. It's gotta be a long night. It's 3:30 in the early morning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sleep on the bar as everyone stares at you.
Thank you. So, we have opposed the plagues.
That's a plan. Let's find our way on out of here.
Yeah, in my head canon, Boris hates this guy.
Let's head over to the palace. There we are.
Just double check. Yep, we have the bombastic music. So, well, on that happy note,
My name is Eva.
and this is Frank. Thank you for joining us.